Hey, what's going on? What is going on? Everybody, Street Trading here with our weekly trade recap video. We're looking at 15-minute chart of SPY. We wrapped up a solid monster week in the markets from 21st to the 25th. I think we have one more session on Monday to wrap up June's trading, but it has been a hell of a month of June. As you can see, obviously the boys have been taking it up. They had a little bit of a pullback the end of 2 weeks ago, coming off that Fed chatter. But the boys obviously brushed off that news and have been printing higher highs and higher lows. Printing as lows obviously on Monday session, and literally printing more all-time highs. Usually, when the all-time highs get taken out, we start to do it in clusters. You know what I mean? And ran up in a number of times throughout the week session. Thursday, Friday, printed again, and then closed the high of the day on Friday session. More buying into the after hours and close to the highs, guys. So obviously, you're seeing the markets just continue to defy gravity, pushing higher highs and higher lows. Obviously, squeezing shorts left and right. Everybody's trying, talk this top tick, whatever it is, but until things change, guys, there's no need to fight the obvious, right? The boys are pushing. We're continuing to run up, obviously blowing through that 2020 sell-off, and it's as if it didn't even happen, guys. Definitely bounced back much stronger than we were dealing with before the shutdown. Obviously, the new people are liking it. Everybody's liking it. Street clearly is liking it. Listen, those that were weak going into the pandemic just got slaughtered. All right. Those that were strong figured out a way to pivot, figured out a way to sustain the shutdown, and came out of everything stronger than before. Now, we saying this is going to go up another 100 points, cracking the 5. Hey, who knows, right? You have plenty of the doom and gloom guys out there trying to top tick this thing. Every time we have a little bit of a selling pressure in the market, you always have these pundits coming out and saying, okay, now we're going to start to see everything. Listen, you can always see the fear in the market whenever you have a slight pullback in the overall session, whether it's an intraday or on a weekly basis. You see all the sellouts that we've seen throughout this year, right? Pretty substantial, but quickly falling off a cliff type stuff, finding their support, and then bouncing back. The initial sell-off is pretty extreme, emotional, very, very emotional, very quick, wiping out gains. But like anything else, you have fear and greed in the markets. Fear is a much, much stronger, more predictable emotion than greed. When stuff starts to unravel, people get scared, nervous, and bail out, and that's why you have cliff diving in the market. So we saw that a couple weeks ago after the Fed chatter, but the boys brought it right back up and pushing highs. Listen, we've had a very, very strong week. We've had a strong year, actually. We had a strong couple of years, but this past year has been just very, very solid for everybody in our community. We've had some really, really nice plays. And this week, very, very proud of a lot of guys. We had a number of conversations and seen some really, really good trade in the markets. Very, very proud of everybody. So let's go over some of the trades we took. Obviously, stuff that we missed. Good lessons along the way. A lot of our weekly stocks that we had on our weekly watch list broke out in a nice way. Our daily trade ideas broke out in a nice way to the upside and to the downside. Just really, really solid trades this week. Solid opportunities. Couldn't catch them all, of course. But I know a lot of you guys caught some of these that we didn't even catch. But they were setting up very, very nicely. Nice lessons here. So let's get into some details on some of these securities. All right, guys.